Hello everybody! Welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. So now let's jump off our spaceship for the first time and set foot on this planet, Talon 4. So this is the Talon overworld, and it's a lush green paradise. You can learn about these things if you want. This one seems to be giving off radiation, and we don't know what it is, so that seems to be a common theme around here. So one thing I just love about this is the what do you call it, the rain. You know, if you look up, you can see the raindrops, and you know, it looks better than a lot of rain that is made even today in video games, you know? Like, it just does. So, this is where you want to go, actually. Here we have some, what do you call you? What are you guys? Beetles? Extremely aggressive. So these guys will just pop out of the ground whenever you get nearby their home. They're kind of like ants, mushrooms, and all kinds of stuff. Okay, here is the sap sack. There's something a little interesting about this. It says it produces a violent explosion. Okay, because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sack was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. See, that just seems kind of weird to me, you know? Because, you know, on Earth, fruits are sweet because they want to be eaten, you know? And, now these guys are in every Metroid game. Zoomers, they're called. I think that their name changes game to game, but oh, I didn't realize it had a third page. Okay. Yeah, fruit on Earth is sweet because it wants to be eaten. You know? If these... It just seems weird that in response to being eaten, they evolve explosives rather than just not being so tasty. You know? But that's just... I don't know. Logic. I'm trying to apply my logic to this game. It's not gonna work. If you go in here, you'll actually reach the first real area of the game. So, I believe it said Chozo Ruins there. I know that's where I'm going, but I think it says it on there somewhere. It says access to Chozo Ruins granted. Okay, so here it is. Chozo. So, if you know anything about Metroid, the Chozo... Oop! Hang on a moment. Where do you go to turn that off? No, it's, damn it, where do you go? Where do you go? Display... Visor, yeah. Hint system off. Yeah, it'll give you hints on where to go. So, yeah. If you scan these pillars... It'll tell you carbon dating cannot determine the age of them, which means that they are over a certain, they're very old. It means they're very damn old. Okay. Of course, never mind. So these are Chozo lore, and they are texts written by the Chozo a really damn long time ago, and they often are like prophecies and stuff, but this one is talking about their city. So there's a fountain at the top of their city, that's here. Wellspring of pure water flows throughout the civilization. The jewel of the Chozo. Oh. So they made a prophecy that the fountain is pouring darkness instead of water. I wonder what that means. They wondered what it means also. So I guess we'll probably find out over the course of this game. And here they are, Chozo Ruins. A lot of people don't really like this area. I think it's fantastic. I love it. Great atmosphere. It's dry and dusty, and it feels like ruins. It really does. Kill some beetles here. There's something weird going on with my wave bird, where if I click too fast, it actually shoots slower, like it's not registering. But that might cause a bit of a problem with this game, but I'll be fine though. I've played through this game countless times. I can get through it with a bit of a slower beam weapon. No problem. This is the first place you want to go. And basically, the Chozo Ruins, the whole thing is you want to get back your powers that you lost in the on the frigate there when that explosion went off. So we're gonna explore this area and see if we can find those. Here's some the little explosive enemies. They don't hurt you, but what are these called? Ion, I think. Ion, like an ion? It's an interesting name. I guess it's a pun. It's composed entirely of ocular tissue. That's eyeball tissue. So sensitive to light. So if we make a bright flash, it'll close its eyeball. So that's how we get past here. We can't actually kill these yet. But remember what they look like. Something I want to show you. Ah, this room. This room, makes me think of Christmas. I got this game on Christmas one time. Christmas of, I guess, 2001 or 2 or something. And this room always makes me think of Christmas trees. I get that smell in my brains here. There's a war wasp hive. We don't have heavy weaponry. So basically they're wasp nests. I'm sure we're all familiar with those. They're horrible, horrible things. And they exist in this game too. And here's what lives in them, the war wasp. Shearing steel, that is not good for us. Okay, so man, if these existed in real life, we would be in serious trouble. So in here we have a save station, another one. I'm not going to be utilizing it. I'm going to keep going here for a little bit. Kill some more scarabs. Some bugs in this room. But here's what I wanted to show you. The ions. Here's some fossils of ions. Also, you can scan here and it'll tell you about the room you're in. Or you can do that in this area, the Chozo Ruins. But, yeah. Just keep in mind you can do that. You can scan all sorts of things. I'm not going to be scanning everything, just the important things, like creatures, research, and definitely the lore. That's actually the most important thing, is the lore. But here is the blast cap. So basically, these guys explode when they get near you. Well, actually when you just touch them. So just don't touch them and you'll be fine. Here's the lightning bug, or the... what's the other word for those? A firefly of this game is the plasmite. So they're pretty harmless, you know. Yeah, just whatever, doesn't matter. This thing always contains a... Well, does it? Maybe I picked it up by accident. It usually contains a large energy unit. Now this is one hazy ass room. Look at that. Someone farted in here, man. Or am I gonna fight the great Mighty Poo? Here's the first boss of the Chozo Ruins, or mid-boss, I guess. It's the Hive Totem, but I don't know that yet. Let me scan it to see. This is actually a scan that you should be careful not to miss. A lot of people miss it because you have to actually scan, like, in the water. So let's see. The security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. You mean like war wasps? Okay, so the access ports where the wasps come out of is where we need to shoot. So basically, they work with animals like predators to kill me. And these are the things they work with. These are called ram war wasps, and they're a particularly dangerous type of war wasp. So it's telling us about war wasps in general. So yeah, these ones are quite dangerous. They work together. They ram you. That's why they're called ram war wasps. So you should really just shoot where they're circling, and then when they stop, you shoot, and then this thing opens up. 5 shots will take it out. But there's several phases, so I think you got to do that 3 times, and there's more wasps each time. Man, I remember the first time I fought this. This thing it kicked my ass. I died like 3 times fighting this before I got it. And now I can just do this. It's no problem now. Seriously. I played this game so many times. I probably have played this game more than any other game that exists. I'm hoping I won't get lost and stuff. This game can be a bit confusing. It's got backtracking and all sorts of stuff, but okay, we killed our first boss, and we get a reward. That reward's as good as mine. It is the missile launcher. You remember that from the frigate? It's probably the best of our abilities. Tells us how to use it, but you don't care. That stuff's for me. That's a blast shield. Only missiles can destroy it. This is a tangleweed. So it is a plant that has a brain. Tiny barbs. They're like I don't know what that plant called, but there's a plant like this in our world. It doesn't have a brain, but there is a plant that's similar. You know, a predatory plant. Oh yeah, that was a energy tank. It gives us 100 more energy, which is basically Metroid's version of health. Oh crap! Rock collapse right there. Provides a nice platform for us to get out of here. How nice of the game to do that. Okay. Let's see now. I'm trying to remember what to do next. Oh yeah. War wasps. Say goodbye. That's the heavy weaponry it was talking about. You shoot the war wasp with a missile, the war wasp hive, and it will stop the spawning of those. Let me just get this real quick. Map station, whatever. I probably should have let you read that, but there'll be another one later. I know there's at least one more. Now let's see what we're dealing with here. That is a pretty big area, would you say? That's the Chozo Ruins right there. see. The power up over here. If you actually listen, you can actually hear the power up. That's one way to locate them. This is a missile expansion, which increases our total missiles. That is very useful against bosses. You're going to want to always try and pick those up if you can. So yeah. I'll probably find all of them, I guess. Maybe not. You know, sometimes I get them all, and sometimes I don't. We'll be coming back to this room, because you can probably see right here there is a missile expansion up there. You can also scan this tree, and it'll give you a nice picture to the right there. The tree is highly toxic. It's feeding on poisoned water. Took a hit there. Doesn't matter. I don't know if I pointed out that there was a missile door in here, but there is. Not in here. I mean earlier I went by one. Not sure. More bugs and crap. You don't have to fight things in this game. You can just go right past them. Did I scan this? Yeah. So here's the next area we go to. More scarabs. Scarabs are, in my opinion, one of the most annoying enemies in the game. They're just... I don't know. I don't even know why. They're just annoying. Whenever I see them, I get annoyed. Okay, so this place. Now there is, of course, the morph ball, but it is actually a secret ambush. So now we pretty much have beetles everywhere. The Beetles invasion. British invasion. That wouldn't have worked there. Beetles aren't British. And then here is the plated beetle, which is the second boss of the Chozo Ruins. Oh, and I guess I should point out now, I'm not going to be doing any sequence breaking. I could have done some already. That makes this area much easier. I'm not going to be doing any, so... So this one has armor in the front, but not in the rear. I don't know what Peppy would say about this enemy, but he certainly would have something to say about it. So frontal attacks are useless. So we gotta attack its abdomen. So basically what you do, you wait for it to charge. Oh damn. You wait for it to charge, and then you do a side step, and then you shoot it. Basically, that's what you do. Definitely going to want to keep some missiles handy for this. 2 missiles will kill it. So that's that. Really not a very difficult boss. So, yeah. There is a power-up in there. I may forget it. I often do. But it is there, so I've mentioned it. So if you're playing through, you can get it. But I'll be back here later. So now we have the morph ball. And traditionally, with the morph ball, you go left to acquire it. And I guess that's true in this game also, because, you know, from entering the Chozo Ruins, this passageway is left, so I guess that tradition is still intact here. It's just been a Metroid tradition for some reason. And I'd rather not fight those. Rather not waste my time. So let's move on. Let's see. 20 minutes? I guess we're gonna cut this at the next next save station that I meet. I don't know what the deal with that war wasp is. There's a war wasp out here and it goes crazy. But you can shoot the birds if you want. They explode. But that's mean. Don't do that. If you do that, you have problems. I know I just did that, and I'm saying I have problems, but I was just showing it off. So now that we have the morph ball, we can get through this passage. That's, there's actually another sound of scarab. There's 3 sounds of scarabs in this room, and only 2 groups of them. I don't know if they mistakenly did that, or if it's just done on purpose. Is that the fountain they were talking about? Perhaps. I'm not gonna judge too soon though, but there is a fountain in it. That green water does not look too appetizing. So Chozo lore.
As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. Is it the hatchling, Samus?
Hey, that's me.
We feel her, across the void, as she haunts the corrupted. Will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When all strength wanes from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessing may come too late.
Beautiful writing, is it not? Is it not? I love those. I just think they did such a great job with them. So this water is actually toxic. You step in it, you'll get hurt. So is that the great poison they're talking about? Find out next time. Actually, don't. You won't find out next time. Oh! Another classic Metroid enemy. We have the Shriek Bat. Okay, wow. They're hot, aren't they? They're so hot. Those Shriek Bats. Thermal imaging? I don't have thermal imaging. Why would you even mention that? So they're basically kamikaze enemies. I don't know why they would evolve to actually self-destruct as a defense. It doesn't seem effective, evolutionarily speaking. It seems like that would not be an advantage to explode. But I mentioned that with the what do you call it? The sap sack. Yeah. Single eye upon the Reaper Vine. So they don't have good vision, but basically, if you get near them, they swing wildly. You can't kill them at this point in the game, but we will be able to kill them later on. There was a big energy there. Man, I gotta find a save point. Been going at this for quite a while here. Okay, here's one. This is a good place to stop. So, I guess in the next part I will actually be finishing the Chozo Ruins. So I'll see you then. If you want to see the end of this area, see how it all ends, and stick around, I guess. So thanks for watching part 2 of Let's Play Metroid Prime for the GameCube. I've been the 10th enemy. Goodbye.